MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best-of-a-5-game series, starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Walter Johnson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball. Swing and a bouncing ball for Ryan Sandberg at second base. And there's one down now. Now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Johnson has thrown a ton of innings during his long career, more than 5,500 in fact, with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Weather shouldn't play too big a role here in Game 2. 55 degrees at first pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Posada goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Donaldson is retired, 2 down now. Next up from New York, Tony Gwynn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. That brings up Prince Fielder. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now here's the first offering.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. He's running. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets lead 1, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Brett Saberhagen is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now in the box, Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot for Wade Boggs. His second home run of the series, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Score is top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Jimmy Fox. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled away.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on it against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Hero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Kirby Puckett digging in now as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A 1 pitch on its way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
4-1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Mays is off at first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home, and it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and the Friars are off to an early 1-0 lead. Now is the designated hitter, Michael Conforto, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wind up and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Sliced hard on the ground. Boggs has it. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
In is Torrey Hunter. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Corey Seager, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch out. Nothing doing. move over to first. And the runner back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. The 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a throw over. Hey. And there goes Hunter. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time, and Hunter's got himself a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-2. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So stepping in is Ozzie Albies, the potential tying run for him at third base. First offering. Comes set, the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
And we'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Pickoff throw to third. And a dive, but he's back in there. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
This is flared out towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Mets strand 1. They're down 1-0. Half of the second set to go, and here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Cal Ripken. A ball and no strikes. Ripken takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
To the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 home. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The next 1-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Padres 1 and the Mets 0. Now at the plate here is Pudge Rodriguez, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Popped him up. Fox is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
At the plate now is Kenny Lofton, who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Floyd is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next to the bat.
And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Josh Donaldson digging in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your back, visualizing hitting a home run.
Chopper to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in, Jorge Posada as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher,
First pitch coming, here it is.
1-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it's quickly 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Jimmy Fox. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Lofton. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Step off and try again. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Willie Mays. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 3 at Petco Park. It's now 2-0 San Diego. All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Bonds has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now back.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in next is Prince. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Michael Conforto seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that's the 2nd out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now to bat, Torrey Hunter singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Swing and a bouncing ball for Ryan Sandberg at second base. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Mets 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now for San Diego, Kirby Puckett. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering. At the knees, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line. Gwynn is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. to the plate for the Padres, Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Gwynn is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth, and the free-swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. First offering on its way. Drops in the strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They lead it 2-1. Back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him. Corey Seager will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And 1-0 home. 1-1 to count. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. Liner in there for a base hit. Seager is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Standing in now, Pudge Rodriguez. And so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. Out and asks for time. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Behind 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a third time now. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Now a ball hits sharply toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely. So now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And the runner's breaking for third. Taken for strike 3. The throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So a good job there of taking third unannounced. But meanwhile, the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. So next to hit is Tony Gwynn, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate, Prince Fielder. Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Throw over to the bag.
He's safe.
And again a throw. And he'll get back in safely. 3 runs already home here. And a pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. Runners off for second. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Friars 2. And now Cal Ripken comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
All even now, 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Ryan Sandberg, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready now is Ryan Sandberg, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Here it comes. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. A ball and a strike.
1 ball,
Hey
1
guys,
strike.
that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like
1
getting
ball,
stung by a
2
pack of
strikes.
wasps.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1 and 2.
Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Wade Boggs struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Ripken, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
So 1-2.
Yeah, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set and the payoff pitch fouled away. The next 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now at the plate is Jimmy Fox. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
first pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Jack Morris takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, Jack Morris.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And digging in is the veteran DH, Michael Conforto. First offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Next to hit is Corey Hunter, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now back, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. One comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He's got it. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Mets lead 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So now to the plate, Willie Mays. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Number 24.
Now here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 1-0.
Ballsy.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game, like it has here.
Stepping in now, Kirby Puckett. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Hunter. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Trevor Bauer, 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 27. Wow.
In now, Bryce Harper. Lays off 1-0.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And that one yanked just foul. A 1-1 home. One out, nobody on. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His 2nd home run of the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
As a pitcher, when you see when it's hit high and deep. You hope that it goes foul, and it hits off that foul pole. It makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep one just fair.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Wins back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
And now here is Cal Ripken. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Striding in is Bud Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. At the plate now, Kenny Lofton. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first down. Next, it'll be Josh Donaldson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
DJ LeMahieu come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back safely. First delivery to him as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. 1-0 pitch on the way. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Rodriguez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Tyler Duffy takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. To the plate now, Prince Fielder. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and one, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. DJ LeMahieu is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 26.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
That evens it up, 1 and 1. Bauer's ready. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2 and 1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Hunter, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first baseman, number 3.
So now here is Jimmy Fox. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Brandon Woodruff takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Stepping in now, Willie Mays, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Gets the sign, the 2-1. Nip the corner, 2-2. Here it is. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the first, and the Padres threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Dinelson Lamet has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now into the box is Michael Conforto. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Popped him up. hogs. And foul ground. One away.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next to stand in is Corey Hunter. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Swing and he pops him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and grounded out to Cal at short. Throw to first, retires Hunter, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Into the box, Corey Seager. Lifetime against this particular arm. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Trey Turner will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 8, Trey Turner.
First delivery to him. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back standing. So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Puckett's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets strand 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Trey Turner will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing shortstop.
Ron Guidry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the New York Mets. Number 49.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kirby Puckett. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The Friars find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show this sport is still all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs going to win the ball. The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Aparicio gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Right, you're starting your inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. In now, Cliff Floyd. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Count remains at 0-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in game 2.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Tag not in time. And they have taken the lead here in game 2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it is especially good, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Aroldis Chapman answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Very weakly on the ground. Still only one out in the inning. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Got him reaching there, strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Padres 6 and the Mets 5. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Minnie Minoso is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center.
Now it'll be Pudge Rodriguez. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kenny Lofton. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Ripken is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Mets down to their final out now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to left. As they believe it, it's 6-6 now. Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Stepping in now, Prince Fielder. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 pitch. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And there he goes towards second. Bounces to the left side. That's through. He's got a base hit. His second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Lifted down the line in left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Home half of the ninth is straight ahead, and we're all even now at 6-6. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Wade Boggs. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
The 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Lofton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
Next to hit, Jimmy Fox. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
At the plate, Willie Mays. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Possible winning run on first, one man away. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Minnie Minoso will be next. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Minnie Minoso. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Way outside. 1-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Big time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Luis Castillo takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Torrey Hunter. First pitch on its way. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy that liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle of the way. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Digging in next, Trey Turner. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Next, here is Ozzie Albies. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Minoso retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We're still tied 6-6. Digging in will be Bryce Harper. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Chapman's ready. First pitch. Swing called strike 0-1.
Harper.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hunter's got a read on it. 1 out. Now to the plate, here is Cliff Floyd. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss now as Floyd finds himself in an 0-2 hole.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hard liner towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter number 8. Football. Now, Ripken Jr.
So now to the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep, and foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Again, another foul ball. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. This game remains tied at 6. Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. At the plate now, Kenny Lofton. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on the first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now. Already 2 away. Next up, DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. Now here's the first offering. Back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. Didn't waste any time. Like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sandberg's got the throw, and the side is retired. Mets lead one. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And set to go is the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Chapman sets. First pitch on the way, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher,
Next up is Jorge Posada. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. John Lester, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-2 home. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Wade Boggs, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. Solo shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
And the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it. And there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Padres even up this league championship series at 1 game apiece. Luis Castillo earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 6 runs, 17 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout, 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.